It's on. There we go. Hi, Triers. We are live again, and this episode's going to be on Mean Girls, and we just need to get everything set up for just a minute, and then we're going to start the show. Need to check Facebook. Everybody totally heard that. that was live. That's why you listen to the show.
Okay, there we are.
If you want to share the post, then you can hit share post and then hit the button that says copy link, and then you can share it on your personal page, which I'm going to do right now. So you'll have to like copy the link and then go to your regular page.
Dang it. Okay, I just click share and share now instead of doing all that.
Well, when you do that, it just shares it to the try again page.
No, it says to friends.
Oh, okay.
It does say Mac McEnroe shared try again movie club podcast live video.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, you did it on the computer then?
No, I did it on my iPad.
Oh, okay. Stream.
I know, Candace. It's really good.
Hang out. Okay. Trying to get this going. A lot of things here. Let's turn. Yeah, make sure it's a. Oh, Candace says it's riveting. Good. Jordan's there. What's up, Jordan?
Hey, Jor.
Jord.
The Jord. All right. I think we're about ready to start now. I'm gonna look at Steven's question because I actually didn't look at it yet.
Oh shoot! I need to think of an answer for
You
mine.
better think of an answer. Oh, I did look at Steven's question. I remember thinking it was a good question. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Let's see. Okay. I vaguely got an answer to that one. Got that one. Okay. All right. I think we're ready to start. Everybody ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. And action.
I don't think that's how it
works. Makes sense if you think about it. Welcome to Try Again. The show is a movie club. Each week we pick a movie, we review it, we make fun of it, we ask stupid questions about it, and we try to get you guys to participate and watch it too and hang out with us. So
Even no matter how much you don't want to.
Oh yeah, exactly. No matter how much you don't want to, we are up in y'all's grills with this. So I'm your host Todd Perkins, joined by my co-hosts Stephen Comstock. Say
hi. Hi.
He's that guy. He's that one. And Mac McEnroe.
Hi.
The whole time I said hi, I showed Stephen.
Did it?
Yeah.
Hi. Hey,
I wanted to show Stephen's glorious mug and his glorious mug.
What?
And his mug?
I get it. I get it.
Because he has a face and a mug.
This mug.
Oh,
yeah. So this week's movie is Mean Girls, and that is new for me. Steven had seen it before. Mac, have you seen Mean Girls before? Had you seen it before?
I have. Yes.
Okay. All right. So I'll go first since I'm the noob. Should I show my score on a piece of paper?
Sure.
Yeah. I am going to give this one, I don't know. This was tough for me, but I'm going to give it a 7. And, if in my short review of this it's Scream Queens minus 90% of the humor. And all of the violence and gore and stuff. I don't know.
Everything that you like about Scream Queens?
Yeah, exactly. Everything I like about Scream Queens. So I was surprisingly not impressed with it. I expected to freaking love it.
Why?
I don't know. I like chicks being mean to each other. It's funny. you know.
All
But
right, well,
this just wasn't. I don't know. It was more generic than I expected, and I feel like Tina Fey's influence was not necessarily a
influential
good thing.
enough.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I like Tina Fey. I like 30 Rock, but I don't know, man. Something about it. It had, I don't know. The message of it ended up being like kind of cheesy to me, and I don't know. And I guess it was hard to relate because I was never a 15-year-old girl in my life.
You sure?
Yeah, I haven't come out yet, dude. So I don't know. And also, maybe even back. Well, maybe we'll talk about this later. But the reality of these chicks' existence, you know, I want to talk about that later. But yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. Wasn't super in the zone with that. All right, I'm done. I gave it a 7, and yeah, I'm sorry to my friend, to Megan. I'm sorry to Rob. I know you guys probably wanted me to give it a better score, but I wasn't that impressed. So, all right, Mac, why don't you go for it?
All right, I gave it an 8.
All right.
All right.
I enjoyed it. There was about 20 minutes of the movie that was just boring for me, but other than that, I thought it was really good.
What was boring? The ending, how they wrapped it up, or was it the beginning? Or
No, it was somewhere in the middle there.
okay.
Yeah. But yeah, lots of like great one-liners, lots of like funny lines in the movie. I love Damien and Janice. So yeah, I thought it was an entertaining movie.
All right.
Well, I gave it right in the middle, 7.5.
All right.
So I've seen this movie before. I actually remember liking it more than I did the second time I watched it. I thought there were some parts that were funny. I thought that, like Max said, I thought there were some good one-liners. I wrote down one where they're like, the girls are like all looking at themselves in the mirror, kind of like picking out their flaws, you know?
Uh-huh.
And they all look over at Caddy.
Mhm.
That's how I think her name was actually Katie, but they called her Caddy, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And they like look at her, like look over at her to see like what she thinks her flaw is. And she's like, I have bad breath in the morning. And one of the girls is like, ew. I thought that was funny. And I thought I liked the part where she hugs Amy Poehler after the girl tells her to like check out her boob job. And she hugs Amy Poehler.
Yeah, she's all stiff.
She's all out.
That was good. I like those spots. I wish
So
I
there
would
was
have written down more.
There was a few things. I mean, there was a lot of other like one-liners that were chuckle worthy, you know, but nothing really that I thought like, you know, made me like had me in tears or made me want to like rewind and rewatch it. The one dude, Kevin, the mathlete kid, his business card was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was funny.
Said like mathlete / bad AMC.
Yeah.
Pretty good. That was good. I laughed at that. So anyways, I mean, I say it's somewhere, you know, 7.5, 7.75. I thought it was good. You know, it was worth watching once. I think everybody should see it. And I think obviously it's definitely like a movie for girls. Like if you were a girl and you went through high school, I'm sure you see a lot of things in your life or things that you experienced kind of similar in this movie. So maybe it's not as applicable to us because we're dudes, but you know, I can see how girls can relate, obviously.
All right. You know what I want to pose out? You know, triers, anybody listening to the show or watching the show, what did you think of it? You know, you can comment on the live video, whether it's now or later. We'll probably see it if it's, you know, not live, but what did you give it and why? We want to know. So comment on that while we start talking about some crap. Yeah, I was thinking actually, you know, I know that this is the way that the chicks acted in it, the plastics, you know, it's supposed to be a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
We all went to high school at the same time in like the late 90s. And Steven and I actually went to the same high school, and Mac went to a high school that was just several miles away. So same high school area in Southern California. Did you guys know people that were like this? Because honestly, I can't think of anybody.
I could think of a couple that are actually still like this from high
Oh,
school.
that's great.
Yeah, it was a real thing. It wasn't like a lot of them, and they weren't like the most popular necessarily, but they definitely existed at my school.
I would
Yeah.
say that this, I mean, at the very least, this is just an exaggeration of how some people were in high school.
Yeah.
And I don't think, I mean, I don't know. I didn't know anybody that was like that in high school, but you see like glimpses of that. You know, people have those moments where, and that was kind of another part of the movie where, you know, they had everybody, all the girls in the auditorium, and they asked them, like, have you ever talked bad about somebody behind their back? Has anybody ever talked bad about you behind your back? And every single girl raised up their hand. And I think that was kind of the message of like, all girls can be mean girls, sort of, you know, so.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, I was thinking about it, and I was thinking, like, who are the people that were like the elitists at our school? And I don't want to say anybody's name because they might be watching the show right now. Probably not, fat chance. But I was thinking, like, I was ugly as sin in high school, and these chicks all talk to me, you know. So like the ones I would most closely associate with plastics, you know, chicks that won the beauty contests or whatever. They didn't treat me like crap.
Did they like tell you how much they liked your bracelets and stuff?
Yeah, maybe if I went back in time, they'd actually be like sarcastically complimenting me.
Well, I think another part of the movie, they weren't talking trash on the dudes a lot. It was the other girls that they were really trashing on.
Yeah.
So Candace says that this movie's a classic. She gave it a 9.
Okay.
Jordan gave it an 8.5.
Okay.
Rob says Megan gives it an 8.5.
Okay.
Those are all fair.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I could see why somebody would like it a lot, you know. Jess says, I think I experienced girls like this more in middle school. Okay. And Sabrina says that's why it's called Mean Girls. All right. Yeah, I thought the best part of the movie for me was
don't worry about it.
So loud.
The best part of this podcast.
Yeah. I still thought my two favorite jokes were "Stop trying to make fetch happen," which I think is the famous joke from this movie, and deservedly so because it's delivered perfectly. It's the perfect words, you know, the perfect character delivering that thing in the perfect situation. I thought that was brilliant, but I knew it was coming, which is kind of sad. And I really liked the beginning when Tim Meadows was talking about Anthony.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was a really good joke. I don't want to spoil it if you haven't seen it. I also butcher it.
Spoil it. Come on. We spoil every movie.
Yeah, when have we cared about spoiling anything?
Yeah, okay. What he says is like something about somebody, his nephew, Anthony, gets mad when he calls him Anthony. And he said he almost gets as mad as Tim Meadows does by the fact that they named him Anthony.
Tim Meadows delivered it better than you did, but
yeah.
Really? I always thought of myself as kind of a little better than Tim Meadows. You know?
I don't know. I had a few parts I thought were really funny. When she like walks into the cafeteria the first time, she's like, "Oh, Jumbo" to the black people because they're black. And yeah, when he's like, or she's like, "I like math," and Damien's like, "Ew, why?" She says, "Because it's the same in every country." He's like, "That's beautiful." I like that. I like the guy telling him they will get pregnant and die.
Oh yeah, that was pretty funny.
Oh, that was good. Yeah.
I like when Damien's like, "Oh my gosh, it's Danny DeVito."
Starts chasing her.
Yes, that chick's so good. That guy, dude, I knew Damien. Damien was in choir with me.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I don't want to call out his name, but those of you who were in choir with me, You know exactly who I'm talking about. He was like the same height, same build. His face looked almost exactly the same. And he never came out, it was the 90s, it wasn't the thing to do back then, but he was gay. He was gay. He joked about liking men like really well, So he was awesome. He was really cool. Anyway.
Subtle gay line that I thought was hilarious was when they're in like line to sign some Candygram thing, and she's like talking about something about crack, and he's like, "Say crack again," and she's like,
I totally didn't get that.
I didn't see that as a gay thing.
So
That's great.
I love him.
Yeah, that guy was a good character. I think.
Yeah, he was a
probably
really
my
good
favorite.
character.
My favorite in there. I wanted to like Tim Meadows. I just thought after that first line, I didn't feel like they made him that funny, which was kind of unfortunate. I guess he wasn't supposed to be a main character anyway, but I could have used more of his humor and delivery of the jokes and stuff. So let's see.
So what about the movie did you not like particularly?
Me?
Yeah. Did you already say?
I thought that there were some good lines in it. I honestly didn't really like the plot that much. I thought I could have predicted it like from the beginning. I didn't see like she was gonna try to sabotage him and end up being like one of them. I didn't really see that coming. But if I were to like guess the plot, I would have been really close, especially with the ending message, like anybody can be mean and we all need to calm down and be nice to each other and stuff like that. So I don't know. I think for like a feel-good movie, it was pretty successful at that. But for a comedy, the jokes just didn't land a lot of the time for me, and it just wasn't my thing.
Yeah, again, I think it's mostly just it's a girl movie for girls, and
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you've been reading the comments, but all the girls on there, on our comment section, all love it. So
Yeah.
take it for what it is. I thought it was a decent movie, and obviously it's more applicable if you've been a high school girl before.
Yeah.
So.
Let's go to the triers. We got a few. I'm really pissing people off with my not loving of it. I didn't give it that low of a score. Okay, 7 it's good. It's good. I think I agree with Steven that everybody should probably see this movie at some point. It's got some significant stuff in it. It just didn't, wasn't crazy about it. Okay. Let's go to Chad. Chad says, I haven't seen it in a while, but Damien's performance of You Are Beautiful is amazing.
That was good.
Yeah. That was good. Let's see. Sabrina says, I had girls threaten to kill me and point me out and say how much they hated me because they liked my boyfriend. Wow.
Dang.
Jeez, thug life.
I think Sabrina went to school in like Rialto, so that explains all of that.
They don't need an excuse.
Yeah. That's, for those of you who don't know, that's the hood of the Southern California Inland Empire right there.
One of the many.
one of the hoods.
Hoodies.
Sabrina also says they wrote crap about me in the school newspaper using code words and wrote stuff about me in the locker room on the wall. Jeez.
She had legit Mean Girls at her school.
I know.
That's like legit Mean Girls.
Man. That's why I had to start beating them up with their moms watching. All right.
That's a true story she told us. She told me and Candace that story once. It's pretty good.
Oh, man. Robert says, in quotes, "You go, Glenn Coco." That was a quote from the movie. I don't think I got it. Glenn Coco?
Yeah, I missed it.
I didn't understand the reference to that. So, Rob, you can explain that to us if you want. Claudia says that mom was the best.
Yeah. I'm not like the other moms. I'm a cool mom.
Oh my God. Okay, that's a legit thing, man. I know there was like, I heard stories of that. The so-and-so's mom's cool and she lets the kids drink alcohol at parties. And
Is there alcohol in this? No. Why, do you want some?
I'd rather have you do it here.
Yeah. That was good. That was good.
She also said, Claudia also said, my mom also said, yeah, what the heck happened to that cute girl, Lindsay Lohan? Which is a really good point because
It is. She was adorable.
She's lovable.
She
Drop
really was.
drop the cute part, and then that's about what happened to her. She just kind of.
And
Well, she became one of the mean girls in real life. Basically.
plus a lot of heroin. Probably.
Yeah.
Rob says Megan says the most accurate part at her high school were the sexually active band geeks. That might be the most uncomfortable.
Of everything, I was like more than like the coach with the little Vietnamese girls.
They were so weird looking though. Anyway,
Racist.
Jordan says Damien ruled. Todd was
Yep.
Todd was Damien. That's why he doesn't want to say his name. Jessica says Todd is Damien. I shouldn't be reading these comments live. I don't know what you guys are saying about that. I don't get what you're trying to imply. Anyway, you don't watch Mean Girls for the funny guys, says Sabrina. Man.
But Damien was my favorite character in the movie.
Yeah, he was the best character in the movie for sure.
Yeah, he
funny.
was. It's a fact of science. Rob says Lindsay Lohan, thumbs down.
In this, though, she's very
She was
lovable.
good in this. Yeah, she did a really good job.
Yeah.
And then the drugs happened.
Yeah. Brad said, "Does she even go here?"
Oh, yeah. That was a good line. All right. Okay. Sabrina says, where did you guys grow up? I had tons of moms trying to offer us weed and alcohol. No joke. Good old high desert. All right. This is getting straight up thug up in here. Okay, let's move on. You guys okay going to random questions?
Sure.
Triers, if you have any random questions for us, you can write them in the comments and we will look them up and ask them of each other in a minute. Random questions.
Why'd you do that? What's happening right now?
Who wants to go first? Steven, you want to go first?
Yeah.
Do you remember your question?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. My question was, okay, so in the movie they had that burn book where they had like the picture of the girls and then they would write a mean thing about the girl in the picture. So if you were in the burn book, also this question Candace came up with it and I just stole it from her. So if you were in the burn book, what would it say about you? Follow?
Yes, for sure.
Todd.
If you took a magnifying glass to his face, his zits would actually be smaller faces with tons of acne on them.
This is high school, Todd, right?
Yeah, this is
It has to be the high school version of yourself.
Yeah, that was high school me.
You're
Remember?
beautiful now.
You guys saw me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was there.
I had a red beard of zits. It's more glorious than my hair beard that I grew a few weeks ago.
Mac, what do you got?
Oh, man, there's so many options, but yeah, I don't know. If I'm going for when I was in high school, I was just really awkward, like socially. I don't know. I didn't actually write anything like that would be like word for word like Todd did. Crap, this sucks. I was just bad.
Man, you're embarrassing yourself really bad here.
It's kind of like this.
This is exactly high school.
That's the burn. He's his own burn, guys. His own burn.
Oh man, it's true though. All right, whatever. I'm done.
Also that.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Take your ball and go home.
That's great.
Okay. Nice. That was awesome.
Steven.
Oh, do you want me to answer mine? Mine would be probably a picture of me, and it would say, he is the quietest jerk I know. I didn't talk a lot in high school, but when I did, I probably said something really mean.
We used to
So-
be really mean, like
Yeah.
to each other, like, and I carried it like after being an adult, I would be mean to people, and they like didn't
Yeah.
understand. They thought I
Yeah.
was mean.
That was hard to let go, but it was.
Yeah.
You
I
learned
still
really quick
haven't
not to break
fully-
it.
I still haven't fully released my grasp of that. It's just kind of who I am.
I remember I met this guy, and like the time that we met, we were like eating pizza, and this is the first time I met this guy, and I would not let him eat less pizza than me, and I would make fun of him. I'd get another piece and be like, "You are such a wuss, man! You can't even eat pizza." And he really like got offended by that.
That's the crappiest insult ever.
I know he still like remembers it. 15 years later, he's like, "Man, it was really insulting how you talked about the pizza like that." And,
That's like the one time in your life you were competitive.
yeah, I know. Oh, it's true. It's true, man. It is true. Except for in business. Woo! Don't think about it too much. It's not that good. My question is, if you were the director, how might your director's cut be different from the theatrical version of this movie? Steven.
Okay, so at the end of the movie
Yeah.
would have been exactly the same. And then at the end of the movie, the entire cast would have got hit by a bus.
Oh, good. I like it. That's a great one. Mac, what'd you do?
So I cut out a lot of the relationship stuff because that's where it got boring for me, is like all this chasing that dude.
Yeah.
And add way more of the Damien and Janice characters to replace that because they're the best.
That's
All
good.
right.
They were the best. So in mine, I'm gonna end the movie when the chick gets hit by the bus. It's just gonna be over. It's just like boom, goes to credits.
The credits are on the bus as it drives by.
Yes. Mean Girls. That would be awesome. I
like
was
it.
thinking, I was really hoping that was the ending because I thought that would be such a funny, perfect ending to the movie, but they had to do this stupid moral crap at the end.
Also, dude, when that chick got hit by that bus, there was no way she would have survived.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No
Nobody
way,
survives
man.
getting hit by a bus. That's not a normal thing. Stop trying to make getting hit by a bus and surviving happen. It's not- classic
good.
us. Okay. Mac, what's your question?
My question, I'm going back old school. Which character is the most like you, and which characters are the most like your fellow podcasters here on the show? And Steven, go.
Okay. So for Todd, I picked Katie's dad, who's the janitor from
Oh, the janitor.
yeah.
From Scrubs. Janitor from Scrubs.
Yeah.
Yes. I forgot about that guy.
He's a good character in the movie.
He's a good character. He's a good man.
So, anyways, I did the part where he like grounds the girl, Lindsay
Katie.
Lohan. Yeah, and then he's like, the mom comes out and she's like, "Where's Katie?" And then he's like, "She went out." And she's like, "Isn't she grounded?" He's like, "They're not allowed to leave if they're grounded." That reminded me of Todd. Probably something you would do to your
Some
kid.
stupid thing
You're
I
in
would do.
so much trouble, but not really.
I've never done that.
So that's Todd. Mac, I have as Kevin, who was the mathlete slash.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I don't know if you're a mathlete, but I honestly just wanted to make somebody be Kevin because he was an awesome character in the movie.
I am a bad AMC, man.
And then me, I picked. I couldn't think of anybody for me, so I just picked Aaron because he seemed normal. Who
The
was the
dude?
boyfriend?
The
Yeah,
boyfriend guy? Yeah. That makes sense.
he was just normal.
He is just normal. There's nothing really wrong with him. That's good. Well, it's my turn, huh?
Sure.
The one that I'm all thrown off now. Well, I'm gonna go with Steven as Aaron still. I mean, that just makes sense. In high school he did get all the chicks probably.
Nope.
In my
even
mind,
almost-
in my mind, you did. In my mind, you did. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. And then Mac, I was gonna pick the same guy. Man, I hate picking the same people that you picked. The nerdy guy, the mathlete guy, but I don't know. I don't know if that's the best one. You know what Mac is? Mac is the what's it? The chick. What's the chick's name? The friend
the
of Damien.
other girl? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Regina.
No, not the plastic chick. The friend of Damien.
Oh yeah, Janice.
Janice, Max Janice.
That is Matt. Yeah, that's
You
pretty
know,
good.
he's all like artistic and into that shiz.
Aw,
I mean,
thanks,
I think I'm
Janice.
gonna go with man. Like, who am I? Who am I now? I'm probably the principal.
You're Tim Meadows.
Just the most boring.
You
most
hate
boring
stupid,
all characters.
stupid
Yeah, I
names
hate
like
everything.
Anthony.
Yeah, yeah. I hate that. You know, I'm a little bit of a curmudgeon. You know, yeah, I'm gonna go with him. I forgot his name in the movie. Principal is his name now, but going with him.
All right.
Mac,
Awesome.
who'd you pick?
So for Steven, I picked Katie because he was like pretty, but he still hung out with the arty people, the nerdy
Oh, that was good. That's good.
people. For Todd, I picked Miss Norbury, which is Tina Fey.
Okay, yeah.
Heart of gold, tells nerdy jokes, lovable.
Thanks, man. Thanks, dude. I'm
Yeah.
really feeling the love over here.
Yeah, I try. And for me, I picked Damien because he's a choir nerd and he's more feminine than most dudes. So
You know, Damien is good for you, though. I mean, like, yeah, I can see it. I can see it.
but I like Janice better though. That seems like it fits me better, I think.
Yeah, probably. It's probably
Which is
more-
ironic because Damien's a dude and Janice is a girl, but
Yeah, yeah. We're walking on eggshells here, guys.
Let's just end the podcast
I
now.
know.
Let's all get hit by a bus with the credits.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, should we go? Oh, Jordan had a question. Let's go to Jordan's question and then come back. Well, Jordan sent in a question, so I'm going to read that one on Jordan's behalf. Jordan was going to be on the show tonight, but something came up, and we're very sad that he couldn't make it. Dude. No?
What?
I'm gonna get to it. Oh, I got it right here. Sorry, I forgot. You know, when you're live, you just ruin so much. You know. Okay, here we go. Jordan's question. Gretchen famously tries to make fetch catch on as a slang term. What is a word preferably made up by you or someone you know that you think should be used more commonly? Oh, I got mine so much. Mac, let's start with you.
Okay, so in Indonesia, they have this word jayus or something like that, Jayus, and it means a joke so poorly told and so unfunny that one cannot help but laugh. And the person who I think has mastered that art is Norm Macdonald. He tells these
Oh,
really
yeah.
unfunny jokes.
Yeah,
I'm calling that a McDonald's. It's a McDonald's here.
Nice.
that's great. That was a good one. Steven, what'd you pick?
Okay, so I was watching Adventure Time, which is an awesome cartoon. And in it, he says that all of his friends are being a bunch of wads. And it made me laugh.
That's a pretty good
And
line.
I want to start calling people wads for being jerks, for being such a wad.
Quit being a wad. Love it. Love it. I'm gonna go with schlode, and this is a word that I invented.
Oh, that is a good
and,
word.
and it's like a crap load or a shiz load, as they say. And I put it together as a schlode.
I like it.
And I say it, and
You do say it, and I love that word. It's a good
thanks.
word.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I try to get it to catch on. I've said it around some family members, and they don't react to it. But one of these days, it's
I'll
going to
help
be
you
a
out.
thing. Yeah, thanks, man.
I'll help you out.
Schlodes of awesome is what it shall be. Okay, let's check in with the triers and see what their questions are. Oh, crap. We got some good conversation going on here. All right, here we go. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, Sabrina talking about weed. And oh, let's go with this. Let's go with this. Robert says, what do you think about the animal thing? I'm guessing what you meant by that is people acting like animals.
It was
And
okay. I
yeah.
thought it was whatever. I like the. I think the first part where they. No, it was the second time they become animals. I think when they're in like the lunchroom and the guys start acting like monkeys and the
yeah,
girls are like fighting. That was pretty funny.
I thought
Yeah,
it was cool. It made sense because that's like how she relates to the world that she's never been in with the world that she has been in. So it was well done.
yeah, I agree with that. I just think it only needed to be done once, in my opinion. It was fine, but twice.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's true.
Let's see. Okay, Jess's random question. Have you ever tried to make something? Oh. Dang it. Jess, the thing that Jess tried to make happen that's not going to happen was wearing ties as belts.
That
Yeah, I remember
sounds
that.
terrible.
Eh,
Was that a thing?
That was a brief thing.
Really?
Like
Yeah.
2004
Ugh.
somewhere.
I'm glad I wasn't around for that. I don't know where I was, but I wasn't around.
Yep. Candace says Steven was super mean in the past. And Jess says in response, our wives, by the way, dude, our husbands were jerks. Good thing they married us.
And Steven's still choosing insults as his word that he wants to make happen.
That's true. Quit being such a wad, Candace and Jess. Bunch of wads.
Freaking wads. Sabrina wants pizza. Do you want pizza because of my acne thing? Is that what it is? Go in there.
No, you were talking about eating pizza.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, Candace says that she hated that at the end of the movie she was making out with that dude and her parents were there.
Wait.
He was making out with the guy at the end of the movie at the dance, and her parents were there at the dance.
That was weird. Because it didn't show him being there, right?
Yeah, it showed him at the dance because she was supposed to be grounded.
Yeah.
And she was like walking towards them because she was going to go home, and then she got they announced that she was the prom queen or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe she's into that.
Yeah.
Maybe she has cool parents too. You don't know.
She has cool parents. We're the cool parents. You can make out in front of us. All right, let's go into the next segment. Oh no. Looks like the stream is alive. The stream is alive. Okay. I don't know what the crap's happening.
Mine's like doing the circle.
Yeah.
Mine's working fine.
Okay, maybe it's going. Who knows? Okay. So next segment is the try again segment, where we talk about stuff that we tried. And triers, if you want to share stuff that you tried, you are free to do so, and we'll read it on the show. I tried so much crap this week.
Yeah?
I don't know what I want to talk about.
I did nothing this week, man. I had such a hard time coming up with stuff.
I want to talk about the weirdest thing that I tried, which is, you know how on Stranger Things they did all those experiments on people and stuff? Oh, huge spoilers for Stranger Things. Anyway, I heard maybe from Steven, I don't know, that there's like some actual government program where they gave people LSD and
yeah, MK Ultra.
For real.
Yep, I read about MK Ultra on Wikipedia today, and I got like a tenth of the way through it, and I just felt like I'm gonna get killed for just reading this.
We talked about that in a previous podcast. I don't remember which one it was.
Yeah, I think it came up. I hadn't read about it, but holy crap, that was weird.
Yeah, there's another podcast called Stuff You Should Know, and they do a whole like podcast on it. It's
I'm not interested. I saw enough, dude. I don't want to know anymore.
That's a good podcast.
I want to get Ultra now. I also bought Doom, the one that came out a few months ago, the video game, and killing demons and stuff. It's pretty fun.
Jordan says he tried the rolled tacos at Taco Bell and then he kisses fingers, which I guess means he likes them.
Yeah.
I was there today and I thought about it and I chickened out.
I was there today too, and I also thought about it, and I also chickened out.
Dude, everything at Taco Bell is razor blades for my insides. It hurts me so bad eating it.
So worth it.
Okay. Let's go to Steven. What did you try?
Oh, so one of my customers gave me like a gift basket because they love me. And so inside there was a bunch of awesome little treats. And one of the treats was this.
Oh.
Todd, you ruined it.
I did it.
Yeah,
Did you
Todd,
see how
shut your
quiet
face.
I was being all quiet.
Oh. That's my impression of you.
That was a good
Anyways.
impression. I thought you were him for a second.
It's not something like an idiot Todd would say.
Anyways, this is cinnamon apple spice herbal tea. And it tastes sort of like apple cider, but a crappier version of apple cider.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it wasn't too bad. I mean, if you really like apple cider, say apple cider is like a 9. This is probably like a 6 or a 7.
It probably tastes like if you poured a little bit of apple cider into a cup of water. Because that's how
No,
most
it
tea
tastes.
That's how they all taste.
It actually had a pretty strong taste, but then it also tasted like it had like dirt in it. So it was apple cider mixed with like, I don't know.
Cloves or something.
Yeah, exactly. So it was okay, but you know, I'd prefer apple cider. It probably needs like half a cup of whipped cream in it or something, and then it would be okay.
Nah. Stop showing me for too long, stream. All right, Mac, what did you try?
So I downloaded Skyrim Remastered for the PlayStation 4.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Which I don't know. I didn't notice much of a difference in the graphics, but I'm not really a graphics guy anyways. But you could do mods, and you can get a ring that lets you carry 10,000 pounds. And that's the only thing I hated about
real life.
That's like the only thing I hated about Skyrim is you could only carry like so much crap, and I like
And you got to dump it off at your house or
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, you have to tell Lydia to pick it up, and she's all such a bee. So
Stupid Lydia. Such a bad attitude, man.
I'm sworn to carry your burdens.
Oh, that's great. Jess says all herbal tea tastes like dirt to me.
Yep, that's what I just said.
Yeah. Okay. Next segment is the nothing because we're done talking about the movie. Oh yeah. We got to talk about next week. That's it for Mean Girls and the stuff that had nothing to do with Mean Girls, which is that segment we just finished a second ago. Whose pick is it? Max? I think it's Mac.
I think it's mine.
Yeah. Do you have one?
Kind of. So I've never seen a James Bond movie.
Oh man,
So I thought we would do one of the Sean Connery James Bond movies.
nice. I
So
like
if
it.
the readers have any suggestions on what the best Sean Connery 007 movie is, we'll watch whatever the first one they say is.
Yeah, that's a great one.
A couple
I
of people are saying the stream stopped. Candace said it stopped, and so did Matt or Jordan.
Yeah,
Farts.
it's going for me on my phone. I don't know what's going on.
Mine stopped like forever ago.
Oh really?
So weird.
Mine's still going.
Yeah. Well, hopefully there's a YouTube link actually. I never share that. I just share the Facebook one so everybody could be watching on Facebook.
We have
So-
9 watchers right now. That's our most.
Yeah.
It got up to 14 at one point.
I saw 14
Wow.
too. I did. Saw
Oh,
it.
Candace says it's back now. Well, she said
Okay.
Backs.
back.
Okay. Well, I don't know if they missed it or not.
So anyways, what I was saying, guys, 007 movie with Sean Connery. Never seen one. Which one should we watch? You tell us. And if you don't, then I'll just look up what the best one is.
Yeah.
Correction. When you don't, we'll just look up what the best one is.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. just in case we don't get one.
It seems like Goldfinger
17.
is like a super popular one.
Yeah, there was like one I never heard of that said was the best one, but I don't know.
All
Never seen
right.
one.
All right.
Every James Bond film ranked from best to worst. From
Yeah, like the best one was like a
IndieWire.com.
recent one. Yeah, but
Dude, if it says that Spectre one is the best one, I just watched that one. I've only seen that one with the new guy.
see, I'd rather
Yeah.
see something cheesy and old. Like I don't
Yeah.
want to see one of the new ones because they're too like
New.
boy movie.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. What's the best one? Oh my gosh, it's like 7 pages. I hate this crap. Okay.
It's fine. We don't have to decide right this second.
Yeah, let's pick it off the air.
Okay, Rob says Octopussy for the name. What's strange about that name? I don't know anything weird about that name. I heard that name and thought it was a totally different kind of movie when I was a kid.
What kind?
I don't know. I don't know.
Sea life kind.
Sea life.
See a cat riding around an octopus.
Yeah. It's just a movie about a cat with an or octopus with a cat's face.
The cat with 8 legs.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out later because I'm looking at this. I can't even tell if any of these guys are Sean Connery in them.
We can pick later.
Yeah, there we go. There's Sean Connery. Looks like the best one of according to this list is From Russia with Love, 1963.
Let's do that one.
It got ranked
That's
number
good.
2. From Russia with Love, Sean Connery, James Bond movie. All right. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we don't have any more things from the readers. Okay, good. All right, that wraps up the show. Remember to like our Facebook page, Try Again Podcast, for the updates, and then you'll see them when we update. There's like a thing at the top of the page where you can get a notification when we update. So if you really want to see everything, you could do it there. And then we record Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time. So if you want to tune in, that's when to do it. And yeah, rate the show on iTunes, subscribe to the show, all that crap too. There's also the audio version, which comes out a week after the live show because for some reason I take my time doing that. And yeah, that's it for this week, folks. And we will see you next week.
And as we always say, we don't hate you because you're fat. You're fat because we hate you.
Perfect ending note right there. All right, I'm stopping the broadcast now.